For those of you that are new to my YouTube page, welcome and thank you. I'm sure many of you are here from TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving on. Okay, so I'm going to use two skill sets here. The first is as an IT professional, mostly freelance work, reoccurring jobs, mergers and acquisitions, stuff like that. The second job is more prominent as a 30-plus year professional in the music industry with a very trained and keen eye for pattern recognition. Okay? So based on that TikTok CEO motherfucker show's recent ass-kissing posts and the fact that he's going to be attending the inauguration and seated pretty close to Trump, and the fact that Meta is asking users to connect their TikTok accounts to interfaces that are on Meta. Okay. I think what happened was a scheduled outage because they needed to perform server migrations. I'm almost positive now that Meta did in fact buy out the 20% that ByteDance owns of TikTok. To my knowledge, which I admit is limited, those server migrations cannot happen without redundancy if TikTok is online, thus why we were taken offline. So basically, the TikTok system went down because it's moving. They're overhauling things like the algorithm and the user interface and making it so that it can integrate with the Meta applications. They are migrating the TikTok servers over to Meta, and that includes the redundant servers, which would mean that they have to bring the entire system down and eliminate user access to it. So as you probably already surmised, they've saved your data and your videos and all that stuff online. It'll be because it'd be utterly catastrophic for them to completely tank and overhaul everything that's already in existence. Your drafts will stay where they actually are stored, which is on your device. They're not stored on the cloud servers or anything like that. They're stored in your device, which is why they eat up so much data. Now that the app is live again following the blackout, I'm sure you guys have noticed that the app is behaving differently because things will have been migrated to different servers and they will have overhauled things like the algorithm and the interface and other things on the back end. The funniest thing is I was just thinking about this before this all happened. I was like, what if this isn't a coincidence? What if the TikTok ban isn't just about data or competition or control, but it's about timing? What if all of this is happening at the exact moment that they want it to? Let's talk about timing for a second. TikTok, the app that's empowered millions of creators, connected billions globally, and given everyday people a voice, goes dark. Not just banned, but poof, gone. But here's the thing, it didn't happen on just any day. It happened today, the day Donald Trump is inaugurated as president of the United States again. What the fuck? What are the odds of that? We know TikTok was controversial. We know that Congress claimed that it was about national security and protecting us from foreign surveillance and all that bullshit. But what if there's something deeper going on? What if it wasn't about protecting us from the app, but it was about protecting them from us? Give me a second. Bear with me. Donald Trump, whether you love him or hate him, I hate him, returns to power in one of the most polarizing moments in American history. Half of the country is celebrating, a little less than half. The other half is definitely fucking not. And in the middle of all of that, TikTok, arguably the most powerful social media platform on earth, just fucking disappears. Why? TikTok isn't just a place for dance trends and viral videos anymore. It's a communications tool, a fucking powerful one. Think about it, 170 million users in the US alone able to connect instantly, share ideas, organize protests, spread information. It's a tool of the people. And now, at the precise moment in history when we might need that tool the most, it's taken away from us. Coincidence? Coincidence? Maybe. What could they be trying to hide? What's going on? What could happen over the next few days that's so shocking, so monumental, that the people in power felt the need to shut down our ability to respond to it in real time? What if they know something that we don't? Let's take a step back. Maybe it's a little bit deeper than mergers and acquisitions. Remember that cryptic message TikTok left before it went dark? The one praising Donald Trump? Why would it do that? TikTok was supposed to be the enemy. He tried to ban it back in 2020, remember? And yet here they are, thanking him and praising him, almost as if they've been in on it together this whole time. And then there's Meta. Mark Zuckerberg's empire has been quietly reaping the benefits of TikTok's downfall, welcoming displaced users with open arms. But could this be part of a larger plan? A plan to funnel us back into platforms that they control, where our voices can be monitored, limited, and even silenced if needed? Let's not forget those snakes in Congress. Many of those same bastards pushing TikTok's ban hold stock in Meta, the TikTok's competitor, and the very companies that stand to benefit from the chaos. But let's zoom out for a minute. What if it isn't just about the money? What if it's about power, about controlling the narrative at a time when control matters the most? Think about what TikTok has been capable of. From organizing global movements to exposing corruption to empowering creators to close the wealth gap. Closing that wealth gap is a big one. Now imagine that something happens in the next 48 hours. Something shocking, something massive, something big. And TikTok is gone just in time to stop us from reacting to it, from organizing, from knowing. Could it be a policy, a scandal, a global event, something even bigger like aliens? Here's the chilling part. We don't know, and probably never will. And that's the point, isn't it? To keep us in the dark, to keep us divided, to keep us powerless. Now, I'm not saying that this is the truth. I'm not saying that I have the answers, but ask yourself this. Why now? Why today? And why TikTok? What if this isn't just a coincidence, but a convergence? A carefully orchestrated moment designed to benefit the powerful at the expense of the rest of us. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and keep asking questions because like Fox Mulder said, the truth is out there. And trust me, they're working overtime to make sure that we never find it.